Hi, I'm Kathleen Henderson from Yankee Homestead, and I wanted to take a minute to talk with you about CorrectX, which is a healing ointment made by doTERRA containing 5 essential oils: lavender, melaleuca, which is tea tree, frankincense, helichrysum, and cedarwood. Each of these oils is good for the skin and helps skin to recover quickly, return to normal quickly, and can help to ease some common skin concerns like itchiness. It's great for boo-boos and owies. If you have kids like I do, I have 3 boys, we use CorrectX often for a variety of skin concerns. But I wanted to mention 2 other ways to use CorrectX that you might not have thought of before. And one of those is also for the skin, but for the skin around the nose and the mouth. So I don't know about you, but if there are certain times of the year, maybe in the spring, for some people it's in the fall, or just during certain times when you're feeling kind of under the weather, but you find yourself needing to use a tissue very often, you're blowing your nose frequently, frequent tissue use can really leave that skin irritated and dry and raw. And so my new habit with CorrectX is to, whenever I'm in one of those times, I apply CorrectX to that skin as often as I can. Sometimes it's every time after I use a tissue. And this has made a huge difference for me. That skin around my nose and my mouth and my lips has stayed perfectly healthy and perfectly, it doesn't get dry or irritated like it used to when I would use a tissue, which makes me really happy, especially because my skin in this area is very prone to certain skin eruptions, if you know what I'm talking about. People tend to struggle with these skin eruptions more frequently in the winter time. For me, it's when my skin is dry and irritated. It's also when my immune system is kind of working overtime. It just is really susceptible. A lot of people get these eruptions on the lips. For me, for some reason, I tend to get mine around the nose. I've even gotten them on my nose before. It's very bizarre. But anyway, whenever I'm finding myself needing to use a tissue often, I will use CorrectX like crazy on that skin around my nose to keep it healthy. And I have been amazed at how effective it is at keeping my skin healthy and free from those pesky skin eruptions. Another really cool way to use CorrectX is as a cuticle cream. Have you ever tried this? Again, especially in the winter when our skin on the hands tends to get dry and kind of ragged, jagged. You can keep some, I like to keep CorrectX next to my bed, which I'm actually sitting on right now in my nightstand, and at night just rub some CorrectX around each fingernail, around the cuticles, and it's really effective for keeping that skin healthy and just keeping it from becoming dry or irritated. So those are 2 additional ways to use CorrectX on top of all kinds of skin concerns and skin irritations. And I hope that helps you. If you have another great way to use CorrectX, would you leave a comment for the rest of us? And again, if you'd like to get quick, practical essential oil tips, I would love for you to hit subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until next time, happy oiling.